My dear friends, I propose this 3 plus 2 plus 1 formula. 3 hours of meditation in the night time, not in the daytime. 2 hours of reading books in the night time. And 1 hour of Sajjan Sangatya when you are out meeting others. Seek meditators to become your friends and interact with them. Listen to their stories. Seek a pyramid master and listen to them. Hey guy, tell me your experience, how you transform your own life. Lend your ear for 1 hour. It's a must. Listen to other people's stories. Then you will build your own story properly every day throughout the life until you vacate your body. When the call comes, you have to vacate your body. When you vacate the body, you should look back into your life as an enlightened master. Oh, I utilized my life properly. I didn't waste my time on the earth planet. So when you look back into your own life, you must be a highly satisfied person.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon and wonderful evening. We mentioned that the core objective of Buddha's Quantum Foundation is individual transformation, but also all of us are empowered to become teachers or organizers or proponents of meditation. With Patriji, I was always fascinated. Today, a meditation session is over, he would ask, go and teach what you know. You don't wait to learn all alphabets. You don't have to wait to learn all alphabets to teach alphabets. When you are a DEF, you can teach ABC. These exact words he used to say. And it is so. Because meditation is consciousness and it is very intelligent, and the process is taking care of itself, contrary to any other skill that we want to impart, and where we need to worry about what happens if they ask me questions and this and that. But that's not the case with meditation. When we are teaching meditation, an individual, when they're coming in with an intent, they are taken care, and you are taken care as a teacher. Both are taken care. To have the right questions asked and then to give the right content delivered at that point. And of course, the technique is so simple that each and every one of us can absolutely introduce it to somebody else. So we have a nice document that will circulate, but then a few things that one can easily empower themselves with in teaching meditation. At the end of the day, the paths are infinite. There are so many paths to get there. A, to enlighten ourselves, and then B, to practice it, and then C, to become of it. The paths are infinite, and so it's always an individual experience that we present. These are only guidelines, but everybody goes through their own individual experience of how to present it, because each of us have our own experience. I was reading this book. This is Let me see if I can get this right. A master who has gone through a lot of challenges in life, but she wrote her experiences in this book, about 250 pages. Experience means life story of how things have been so hard and then how she was able to overcome them. Usual standard challenges of problems with husband, problems with family. Life is so disappointing, life is so horrible, all came unto hell. And so struggling and fighting for the health, but somehow I got to know about meditation. And then today she is such a great, she's an officer in income tax department. She's just having a life of her life. She's having so much joy and happiness in spreading meditation. And then she, in the end, writes a few things about what all she gained through meditation. And then I'm counting here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages, 6 pages. And then somewhere it stops at 61 bullets. Just her own learnings through meditation. 61 bullets of learnings. Her name is Shobha Uyuru. Telugu. This is written in Telugu. So it is our own individual learning. There are so many learnings. So we start with somewhere. But all of us can absolutely take that message forward. We know that. If we don't know in this forum, who are well connected, well understood, well educated, everybody, then there's nobody else can ever know about that. This is so simple to teach. So let's understand a little bit of this. We go into meditation, then we have our grandmasters from Germany who will share their experiences, Madhu and Ram. So dear friends, in practicing meditation, everything that we listed here is what I've seen that from our teacher, Patriji, to be precise, that what he's doing. We don't have to figure something new. We just have to use whatever this we observe and then just pick up a few things that we feel are important. There are many more things, but this is how I felt during my observation that these are important. Give importance to more meditation practice. If you are holding a session, first of all, teaching Ana-Pana-Sati is so simple. We know that. It only takes 2 minutes to introduce the technique, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on what point you want to convey in the beginning. What point you want to convey in the beginning, you may be doing an introduction. One can easily go into this Day program, first day, then second day topics, and those will become the introduction. But you construct your own based on what you have been experiencing as a benefit. That's always very powerful. So giving importance more to meditation practice, meaning if I have 10 minutes, say make them sit for 10 minutes of meditation. If you have 20 minutes, make them sit for 18 minutes of meditation. If you have 30 minutes, put maximum time for meditation. Now we have more than that, then add some time for talk. The longer you help them to give them the space, like was longer you help them to meditate, the more one will start experiencing that real them. So giving importance to the meditation practice. When you have 40 minutes, okay, maybe 10 minutes of meditation, 30 minutes, 10 minutes of talk, 30 minutes of meditation. You have an hour, utilize always more than 50% of the time always for meditation. If you have 3 hours, at least 1.5 to 2 hours of meditation should be there. As much as possible, help them to meditate. Importance of the practice, because here, again, I refer back to the meditation is intelligence. So when we allow people to practice meditation, then automatically they're finding answers. The meditation process is intelligent. So it'll automatically connect them to the right things for them, right knowledge for them, even if they didn't get it. So we emphasize a lot of time for practice. The second thing that you're doing is Of course, we're sharing experiences and allowing others to do. Start with our own personal experience. Personalize it as much as possible. Don't make it generic. You share your experience, you're allowing as many people to share little thing to big thing. Give that time. Listening patiently, but give the time to sharing experiences. Without sharing experiences, the meditation practice, people are doing it. There are so many internal experiences that they need that reinforcement to them that they're all absolutely fine. And then they need their learning through each other, because when a group comes together, it's an intelligent process. We randomly do not come. All those people who are going to learn from each other, or the other way to say, all those who have the soul contract set are coming together always in any given situation, whether you accept or no or not. We come together based on the learnings that we have through our soul contracts. And so there's always a learning, and as a facilitator, we allow people to share. And then so there is a learning. If I hear from Sridhar Saraswati's experience, then I know that, okay, so this is how I can actually become an entrepreneur by myself. I hear from Rakesh's experience and say, yes, I have a very cushy paying, nice job, comfortable job, well recognized, but still I'm going to go walk my dearest desire of my heart that I must go and then start something on my own. You'll be able to take those brave decisions and go. The learning is always there from every experience. Archanaji talked about it. The more I hearing experiences, the more I am coming to a conclusion that when we write down what we're seeking to have, it is manifesting, dear friends. When you write down what you're seeking to have, write down the vision board, your goals, and then see them and then feel them. And then the more we write down gratitude journals, the more we practice gratitude. If we do these two, manifestation seem to happen. We learn that from Archana Srivastava. We must listen to the experiences. We must enable others to share experiences is true. This is very important. We all might be very senior leaders. We might have a team of 1,000 people here, 1,000 people there, maybe 100 people on the floor. In our offices, when we're introducing meditation in the workplace, particularly where, by default, the contracts are there. You call for a meeting, you're a big boss, so suddenly the hall is full. But for meditation, you may get one person. You may get only two people because it's not forced, right? It's not mandatory. Contrary to your regular meetings where, many people come, for meditation, you call them, sometimes you may not get anybody. But we have to recognize and we have to exhibit. If we are sincere, then we're not measuring how many people came. We're not measuring how many of them actually talked about many meditation experiences. We're not measuring, how much they all healed, the most deadest diseases. There are a lot of no. We're not looking at them. Instead, we're not counting numbers. Instead, we are saying, even if one person comes sincerely, I'm happy. Our attention, our energy is the same, whether we have 100 people or 1,000 people. It doesn't matter for us, dear friends. I really see this with Patriji when he goes and then teaches today after 40 years. Same level of attention, whether it is a pauper or a prince, whether it is completely no educated person or fully double PhDs and a Nobel Prize winner, doesn't matter. But it's the same attention, same energy. Because I always said the other person can be Buddha. Buddha was not Buddha until the time he understood himself. It can be a Mahavir Jain, it can be Buddha, it can be Jesus Christ. So we fully, intently share everything we know with them because one person is sufficient. It happened in my case too. I'm always proud to say this. When Lawrence Guhat Jolly learned meditation, I was so happy, delightful to share everything I knew. And then a few months later, she progressed so quickly in the sense that she had such a serious intent, and then she read so many books. I was amazed. The number of books she read in 6 months was far many than what I read in the first 6 months of my time. And then 1 year, she kept reading, and then she kept practicing. And then what happened? She introduced to a lot many, because she was a general manager or whatever reason, but she had so much energy. She introduced to thousands of more people than what I could introduce. But I'm okay, I'm happy. When Buddha got created, and then she was teaching so much work. It's not that you have to do, I have to do. It is meditation has to go, is a mantra here. So quality is important. Our time, not quantity. It's never important. Never measure results and quality. Another important quality, friends, is to be accessible. Most of the time, people do not carry forward the meditation practice is because they don't have proper guidance. The paths are infinite. Everybody's experience is different. Everybody's challenges are different. And so giving that time, if you're a teacher, then we must be ready to give that accessibility. Especially why I'm saying this in corporates, what happens? We are a leader. We're introducing. Then our calendar is back to back full. And then when people, our team members, if you're introduced and they're practicing, they need to come and say, calendar secretary tells you, okay, there's no time, sir, at least tomorrow, day after, the next 4 days, no time. Sorry, that is forgotten for the person. It needs to be attended to on a real-time basis, as much as possible. I'm not saying that you sit and wait for somebody's call, somebody walking into your room, but there needs to be a time on a daily basis given, accessibility. Giving that time from you, ready to take a question, answer them. Advertising a phone number or email so that they really can contact you is an important element. Being accessible. This is the most important. Trusting the process, dear friends. Trust the process. Like I mentioned, meditation process is very intelligent at the beginning, as I mentioned. It is intelligent. If you're not getting the results, or if you forget about the results, no amount of preparation is sufficient when it comes to meditation because it is so vast. The subject is so vast. You don't know where the questions will land. You don't know what kind of people are sitting in front of you. What is their intent? You don't know what kind of challenge they have. We have no idea. And so always very deep inside when you walk into a session, will I be able to do their justice? Suppose you're asked to present a session in the town hall meeting. There are hundreds of people are there. I said, no, I can't. So we try to look for a teacher. The teacher may be accessible, not there. No amount of preparation is sufficient. But if you get an opportunity to teach, opportunity to organize, when it comes to anything with respect to meditation, that means you are ready. But how do we know? All we have to do is to believe in the process and jump in. Because, many times we say we're not the person doing it, we're the instrument. That's the whole goal of this whole meditation practice, is to gain that understanding that I'm merely one of the instruments where everything is happening through me. That's how it is happening all the time. When we go into the flow, things happen through us automatically, beautifully, any work. But definitely meditation work is happening when we flow. We trust the process, we jump into it and say, I'm going to do this right. I'm doing it. I know whatever I have, I'm going to share. It's like this. When we are meeting somebody, they may not know that, we know that observing the breath itself, it can do wonder. Just observe the natural breath. Many people don't even know that. Of 100 people you're attending to, 80% don't know that just observing the breath is good, sufficient. So recognize that you're teaching that much, you're empowering 80% out there. Maybe some 10% already meditation practice, they may not like to listen to you. Who cares? That's fine. They already are taken care by their own meditation practice. So trusting the process, not feeling worried, not concerned that I cannot do, I'm not prepared, so I'll postpone. Instead, jump in. If you got the first opportunity, take the date and say, yes, I'm doing meditation session. Try it out. What's going to happen? In a material sense, what's going to happen? Worst case is that we fail, right? We just can't speak. And then we miss out in telling some point that we wanted to do. And then maybe worst case is that you couldn't even open any word at all. And so people say, I have what this person knows. Just because of that, you will become that. Your greatness is now taken care, right? We stopped living for others anyway, long ago. So when you trust the process, that this meditation is intelligent, that means the consciousness is the one which is playing here, is intelligent to take care of us and provide the right knowledge, right dialogues, right information, right guidance at that point. Try it out. It's also called spontaneity. Be spontaneous. Go there. Don't have to prepare, dear friends. If you have time, prepare. Wonderful. You do your best effort as much as possible to prepare. Do your best effort where you want to do it, because that's how you used to. But when it comes to delivery, remember, there is something else that's taking over you and always complementing and augmenting what you know already, and then it is providing that through you. We don't care about results. We don't attach to the results. Whether people are saying, I've seen Buddha, I've seen this, not this. Because sometimes what happens, especially in small groups, when you meditate, you're teaching meditation, you see a large group, at least somebody will come forward and then share immediately, because it's a theory of probabilities, right? So many things happen. Small groups, you have 4 people, 5 people. Until they actually work on themselves, sometimes they may not share anything for 2 weeks, suppose. It's possible. Small groups, they may not come forward to share because they haven't experienced it. Doesn't mean that you are any lower. Doesn't mean that your teaching is any not correct. Doesn't mean that your energy is less. It only means that they're still working on it. It only means that you've got only 1, 2, 3, or 4 people. And so it might take some time because all of them may be highly analytical. And so we do not get discouraged by these results in terms of number of people sharing experience. Oh, Chandra's session I joined, and Madhu's session I joined. First day itself, people are sharing. What happened here for me is 1 week later, nothing is there, nobody is sharing out, coming out. Smaller the group, some challenges are there. But that's okay. So the moment we understand that every meditation is giving them benefit. If not today, tomorrow, they will absolutely are going to see some benefit. As long as you're confident about what you're teaching, which is Ana-Pana-Sati, nobody can go wrong in teaching Ana-Pana-Sati. So then the question of results not being there should never arise or not arise. We just have to detach from the expectation of the result. Let it come. It'll come. It'll have to come. Reading books, we said it's knowledge path, it's dhyana, it's dhyana both. So we got to encourage them to read books. We must read books. There are 2 books that we introduced in the beginning. Meditation is very, very easy. Small booklet. Share it freely to everybody. Then we also introduced The Art and Science of Meditation by Dr. Newton. First one by Patriji, second one by Dr. Newton. Again, Patriji's all input into that book. So these 2 books, if you equip yourself, absolutely, you can teach meditation without looking at anything else for 6 months. Every day, taking some points from these books and then assimilating and then talking about it. That book, The Art and Science of Meditation by Dr. Newton, must be there with everybody. Whether it is for teaching, whether it is as a reference book, have it. Go back and see the content that's available. Day 1 you read is different. Now you go back and read it, you will find so much that you easily understand now. Much clarity in that book, The Art and Science of Meditation. Friends, a few other things. Speaking plain language, simple language. We don't have to do too many tough words, too many Sanskrit words, depending on the audience, too many this and that, if they don't understand. Plain, simple English. Spirituality is not complicated. And hence the language also should be as simple. Style not necessary. What comes naturally, do it. There's no force. We don't force people. Just because I'm a boss, then we don't force people. Then you're not really, they break the energy. If we mandate it, if force it, often they may be breaking the energy of the group. So allow them to come, just advertise, announce it, and then be there, be punctual, sit there, and then people will show up one by one. Whoever is most needed will come. Group meditation is as much as possible asking people to come together. If 3 people are there, hey, come, let's do a group meditation. Rather than doing one-on-one, get them to a group. It's always beneficial, group meditation. That's why we're doing group meditation. So last thing I want to conclude here. Anyway, there's a detailed document about this. We'll share it. Absolutely. Yesterday, that Who is the Buddha CEO, and this one, we'll share with you. The newsletter will come yesterday. Today's newsletter will be there. But remember, the teaching is for individually us. It's not that we are trying to save the whole world. It is for us, our own learning. Every teaching is sort of propelling, constantly pushing us to learn more. Every session sort of makes us, when we are serious about it, it's sort of directing us to go and then read this, read that, recollect whatever experience we had that day, and so that that becomes a topic and a subject. So it is always for us. So when you practice these simple tips, dear friends, we are always able to do easily. And then this 40 days of program, which we have organized by week. And the slides are there for every session, what we call in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, master class. Tuesdays, Saturdays, we invite guest speakers to come and speak. There is a sharing on Thursdays. There is some kind of pattern program is there. And the slides are definitely accessible to whoever wants to teach. They're free. You can take them, use that as a base material. The recordings are there. You could use that as a base material. Until the time you form your own concepts, it's easy. I know that many of you are already teaching. Many are teaching with your own way of your own truth. And then all of you are teaching, all of you inspired to teach, and then already doing it. My grateful pranams to all of you. But our goal, dear friends, that each and every one of us become the teachers of meditation. Each and every one of us, even to one person, that could be our maid, our assistants, our drivers, of course, the team members, our peers, and then managers and leadership and HR. Not forgetting our family, for sure. Let's go into meditation once again, dear friends. Relax yourself. It is our joy. And then anybody wanting to teach, we are here to help, always. Many people organize sessions, they invite guest speakers. They want guest speakers. So we are, so many Buddhas here, core members, or otherwise we're always connecting them to other teachers from PSSM, everywhere. Teachers are there. We connect them so that you can utilize their knowledge to continue a meditation that you want to conduct, say 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and you don't know how to run the show or don't know how to enhance the knowledge. So you invite guest speakers once a week. And then we are here to help you in any way. And then opening, closing day, and then in between, weekend days, extra speaker, extra knowledge, how that's possible. The musics are available. If you want to, if you love the music that we're doing, all the music tracks can be, they're all from YouTube anyway. This time we'll do one more, again, teacher training session. I plan to host one, maybe sometime in January. Whoever has finished a 40-day program will do a 2 to 3 week of teacher training session for them to sort of go through and then identify and say what to talk, especially if we are trying to do a 40-day program like what we're doing. So watch out for that in case you'd like to enroll. So dear friend, relax yourself, sit comfortably. Let's go into a meditation. We're doing Ana-Pana-Sati breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to empty the mind. When you observe, breath mind becomes empty. With your eyes closed, fingers into fingers, resting our hands in our lap comfortably, crossing our feet at ankle is the posture. Remove the specs in case you're wearing, and then observe your natural normal breath anywhere in the nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows here. When you observe the breath, mind is empty. As the mind is empty, we experience greater emptiness, energy. Be with it. Observe it. Witness anything that you may go through during meditation. In case you have thoughts, you recognize your thinking, bring your attention back to the breath again and observe. And again, as you observe, you go into emptiness. So our goal is to be in the state of emptiness as long as we can. Relax yourself, dear friend. Sit comfortably. Let's go into the meditation. We are skipping heart elevation today. With your eyes closed, dear friends. Fingers into fingers. Resting your hands comfortably in your lap. Relaxing your body fully. be as comfortable as possible. And observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Our goal is to empty the mind. Our goal is to merge into that greater emptiness, that consciousness. That quantum energy field of endless possibilities. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. Allow yourself Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is becoming empty, can you become aware of that emptiness inside of you, all around you? Become aware of that emptiness, of that light where there's no body, no thing, in no place and no time. Allow yourself to merge into the infinite depth of that emptiness, of no body, of no thing. That's energy. All emptiness is energy with endless possibilities. Everything that you have ever experienced or will experience is here in this field. the longer you stay connected to this field, dear friend, the more you receive from it. If you find yourself distracted in thought, gently go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly and slowly find that emptiness all around. Stay aware of that emptiness, of that energy as no body. Remember, we are less matter, more energy. Allow yourself merge into that emptiness of yourself. Merge into that light, that energy, where everybody and everything are connected. This is your divine self. and deeper into yourself, dear friends. Friends, let's express gratitude to all things and everybody. To your parents, teachers, friends, family, colleagues, to this nature, the things you use, the places you visit, the system that support you, to yourself and to this consciousness, this intelligent universe, for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. Then you may open your eyes. Okay. Okay, friends. Let's listen to an experience or two from people who have been practicing this. And then we'll listen to our guest speakers, masters from Germany. And do we have anyone to share?
Yes, sir. We have Poonam who's ready to share. Yes,
Good
ma'am.
morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Madam.
Namaste, sir. I'm Poonam Sodi from Ghaziabad, UP.
Namaste.
Okay. नमस्ते सर. सर लास्ट 40 डेज से जो मेडिटेशन मैंने स्टार्ट किया है तो बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स देखने को मिल रहे हैं मुझे अपने लिए, क्योंकि सबसे पहले हमें काम अपने ऊपर करना है. तो मुझे ये बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है क्योंकि मेरा स्लीपिंग जो पैटर्न था वो बहुत डिस्टर्ब था. मेडिटेशन स्टार्ट करने से पहले मुझे पूरी पूरी रात नींद नहीं आती थी और मेरा माइंड रेगुलरली मतलब शांत नहीं रहता था. बहुत परेशान हो जाती थी मैं. बट आफ्टर मेडिटेशन मेरा स्लीपिंग पैटर्न बहुत बेटर हुआ है. अब माइंड बहुत शांत रहता है और कुछ भी बोलने से पहले बहुत बार सोचती हूँ कि ये बात बोलूँ कि नहीं बोलूँ. तो ये अपने अंदर बहुत बड़ा चेंज आया है मेरे में, जिसकी वजह से बहुत सारी चीजें मुझे लगता है पर्सनल लाइफ में भी बहुत अच्छे से जा रही है. और आगे भी जो है अब मेडिटेशन लोगों को बताने का दिल करता है कि ओके अपने लोगों के साथ मैं इसको शेयर करूं. और सर बहुत जल्दी मैं अपनी टीम के साथ, मैं क्योंकि एक बिजनेस वुमेन भी हूँ, तो अपनी टीम के साथ मैं लोगों को कनेक्ट करने जा रही हूँ. एक छोटे 7 डेज मेडिटेशन मैं प्लान कर रही हूँ कि इसी मंथ में मैं स्टार्ट करूँ, ताकि अपने लोगों को उन चीज़ों के बारे में बता सकूँ जो मैं फील कर रही हूँ. क्योंकि यहाँ जो मैंने टेक्निक सीखी है वो बहुत सिंपल है. बहुत सिंपल तरीके से सिर्फ अपनी ब्रेथ को, मतलब जैसे आज भी आपने बताया कि बहुत सारे लोगों को ये भी नहीं पता कि इतनी सिंपल टेक्निक्स के थ्रू भी हम बहुत सारी चीजें पा सकते हैं. तो मेरी ये कोशिश है कि जो मैंने सीखा है मैं अपने लोगों को बताऊं, ताकि उन्हें भी वही बेनिफिट मिले जो मैं ले पा रही हूँ. थैंक यू सो मच सर. थैंक यू सो मच.
Wow. Wonderful, madam. Before even completed 40 days, आपने टीचिंग शुरू करना चाहते हैं. Very, very nice.
मुझे लगता है सर कि जी 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 सर, सॉरी सर बीच में बोलने के लिए.
बोलिए बोलिए.
नहीं नहीं सर, थोड़ी एक्साइटमेंट हो जाती है तो इसीलिए इसको भी कंट्रोल करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि पहले पूरा सुनो और फिर बोलो.
No problem. No, once you made your decision, बस आपका इंटेंट है, so you made a commitment, you made a decision that मैं ये सबके लिए मैं लेके जाता हूँ. So once you made that intent, now it's going to help you. Now things will, everyone is going to conspire to help you. Things will come your way. You see that. That courage is required to just say that I'm going to take it. That's all. We just have to do it, commit to ourselves once, strongly. And then things will start happening. Yes, madam.
यस सर, डेफिनेटली सर, क्योंकि जो हम मैनिफेस्टेशन सीखते हैं यहाँ पर विजुअलाइजेशन, और क्योंकि लास्ट 1-1.5 साल से मैं मेडिटेशन तो मैं कर रही थी, बट और कहीं ना कहीं मैं ये चाह रही थी कि मैं बहुत अच्छे से मेडिटेशन को सीखूं, लेकिन मुझे कोई रास्ता नहीं समझ आ रहा था. तो जब हम कहते हैं मैनिफेस्टेशन करते हैं तो वो पूरी होती है. तो मेरा यहाँ पे आना भी जो है वो उसी का एक पार्ट है, क्योंकि मैं एक ऐसी जगह से जुड़ना चाह रही थी कि मैं बहुत अच्छी तरह चीजों को सीखूं और लोगों को बता पाऊं. और ये यूनिवर्स ने मुझे ये मौका दिया, क्योंकि सबसे पहले मैंने यूट्यूब के थ्रू श्रेयांश सर का जो है मैं उससे कनेक्ट हुई. रैंडमली मैं चेक कर रही थी और उसके बाद मैं बुद्धा सीईओ से कनेक्ट हुई। तो कहीं ना कहीं यूनिवर्स 100% आपको वो देता है जो आप सोचते हैं, चाहे वो छोटी छोटी चीजें मतलब हमारे लाइफ में होती हैं लेकिन हम इग्नोर कर जाते हैं कि ये पता नहीं कहाँ से हो रहा है, बट ये 100% बात है कि जो हम सोचते हैं वो ही हमारी लाइफ में होता है। प्रैक्टिकली हम देखें तो हमारी लाइफ उसी का नतीजा है जो हमने सोचा है।
I couldn't agree with you more, madam. So 200%. Where your attention goes, energy flows. Thank you so much for that sharing, and absolutely encouraging for everyone who's out here who wants to teach, who wants to take it forward. I'm so happy Narendra sir is teaching already now. And by the way, many of us, when we introduce, that is a form of teaching, right? We're introducing to many people, talking about it. Yes, we know.
We have Mr. Hari who wants to share.
Yes.
Happy morning, sir. Happy morning to all.
Happy morning.
I think it was really nice. I think it has become a routine for me to be at 6 o'clock in the morning to be into the meditation, because I've been introduced. I think last time I mentioned I was introduced to user by Mr. Shankar, my brother-in-law, and Shakti. That was during a crucial time which I was totally lost. And, in the month of October, I lost my mom. So during that time, the whole of that month, because the close to me she was one of the very close, and she was very fond. Every day I could hear her voice at least 1,000 times. She's going to call me every time. So that complete loss of my mom made me like lost, that I can't think over much. So when even my Shakti and Shankar was there along, so they were there for the whole day, but to manage myself was one of the difficult situation, losing my mom. So when you had come last time and it was okay, how can I divert myself is one of the major thing that I started meditating from the last 40 days. And I think it has changed a lot for me, where I had started to stay a little away from my thoughts to observe what are the things that is running. So that 1 hour and 1.5 hours of meditation has made me totally divert myself and think about me for that 1.5 hours. Because in the morning hours, what happens is usually I get into the farm for a while, and I had to run back and forth to the school also. So this meditation has made me to think on the thoughts of varied thoughts and observe where I need to focus on. And the days of organizing most of the things, because to shuttle up a lot of things, I've started to organize myself a lot, and my anger has at least some 20 to 25% of my anger has come down. And one more, after this, one major thing that I've seen is to decentralize my work. Like every time I feel that, okay, only I should be there, only if I'm not there, they're not going to do well. So what happened is, this has made me to think, okay, it is not like that. Just give the free reins to the others also. So right from my school to my oil and my farm, everywhere I've started to decentralize on things and giving more responsibility to other people. And one of the this whole meditation program has made me to trust more than anyone, as my wife, who has been a big support. And I think even she, before me, she started to meditate, and I think a lot of changes I could see on her that made me also to get into this process of meditating. And my huge gratitude to Mr. Chandra sir and the team, the whole team, the way you organize, it is amazing. And the technique is so simple that we can all learn much easier. And what are the implementation that I'm trying to do is, my children, after doing the meditation, we even every night that we put on the music for them to get to bed. And during the travel last time when I told my children, I've started to sleep once the meditation is on. And we have started from last week, we have started for our children in school, right from age of 6, that at least we started with 5 minutes of meditation. So that slowly that we are going to implement at least to increase from 5 minutes to more than at least for 15 to 20 minutes, because they are young children. So hopefully that this meditation is going and reaching many people. And I would like to show a few how our school is being with the children. Can I show some pictures of?
Go ahead.
How I see.
If you know how to share, you can. Otherwise, you have to send it to our team and they'll share it.
Okay, I think share content.
You got it? Share screen, and then you click on the website, left side basic, and then you have to share screen. That's it.
Share screen. Okay.
Sarvam.
Okay, this is our school, one of our elementary children. That's a grade 4, 5, 6, all these children. So they have the play time. And this is how they work along. And they learn language with the Montessori way that they learn their language. And this is the children who do numbers. They don't memorize or do anything. They have huge materials for this. So, and this is also for that. And these children are deriving a formulation for the that A plus B plus C plus the whole that lot of numbers that they deriving a formula, this child. So those two are actually working on that. And here our children work on the soils. They harvest the when they come to the grade 8 or grade 9, they have farming as a part of their curriculum, where they actually work on the soil, and we set up a shop for them to market their products, what they produce in the school. So they become the small judge for that. So this is in our campus, and we have a campus in this where they extract oil. The children also start to learn on extracting oils, which is a produce of the products. These are all our children and parents in the farm school. And,
seems like we need to do a session exclusively from you around what all can happen to children and then what kind of things other schools can take. Do you have a picture of them meditating, since we have other schedule?
Yeah.
But I definitely want you to go back and then show some of key activities that you're doing. You and Shankar run the school, or you do it by yourself?
I do it myself, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Do you have a picture of children meditating? All right.
Yes. Yeah, I have it, but it is in the other phone. I'll share it in the group, sir. We have started for the 6th year that I don't know how to stop this.
Stop, I come.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll share it to you.
Yes, yes. Wonderful. Thank you, Hari, for that sharing.
Thank you. Thank you for the program, sir. Thank you so much.
Reinforcing that, yes, absolutely. Meditation is helping all situations and in every way. And congratulations for introducing in your school already.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll be very, very happy to do a session when I come there next time into your school.
Sure, definitely.
And we're grateful to Mr. Shankar and Shakti.
Yes, sir. Yes. My daughter wants to share 1 second. So she is the one who started meditating.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, uncle.
Yes. Go ahead.
Meditation.
I feel very sleepy when I meditate.
Okay. Good. You go into sleep. Then it becomes a lot more powerful. Okay. The body is always healing, rejuvenating when you go into sleep with meditation. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Namita ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Namita madam. So friends, we always are sharing stories, and these are two good stories to understand. Poonamji and then both of them introduce meditation already, introducing within the 40 days. How wonderful it is. So we have here our masters, very, very close friends for me personally, and true masters who are living like true enlightened masters. That's how I see them in their words, their actions, and everything they're doing, their utilization of the time. And so let's listen to them from these two grand masters, Madhu and Ram. Namita, a little bit of introduction.
Yeah. Namaste, very good morning, good evening, dear friends and masters. This is Namita Singh from Gurgaon. I am happy to introduce Madhu ma'am and Ram sir. Madhu and Ram, living in Germany since 2017, had realized their life purpose in 2010 when they were living in Egypt. They could find deeper meanings of life through the practice of breath mindfulness meditation, Ana-Pana-Sati. Their mission in life is to inspire as many people as they can and to make them realize that there is peace, joy, and light within everyone. We welcome you both.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Chandra sir.
Thank you.
Very happy to be here. And starting with the wonderful thing that you have shared about guidelines for teaching meditation and how important it is to teach meditation. And later followed by a meditation, which is very, very, very powerful. And I completely lost myself into that emptiness. And thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir, I would like to start my journey and then I like Ram to share later. So namaste friends and masters, and it's really a pleasure meeting you all here. I've been attending sessions now and then coming in front of you and sharing about my experience is really a joy to me. And my meditation journey had started in the year of 2009 or 2010. And that was the year.
Your voice is a little low, I think.
Is it, sir?
Is there a way to increase the volume? Is that true, Adil?
Let's see that.
Maybe she speaks a little louder.
Is that better now?
How about now, sir? Is it audible?
Perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. So I would like to share my journey of how I came into meditation and how important the meditation is and what all meditation brought into my life. And my journey had started in the year of 2009 or 2010. That was the year I had a miscarriage. We were living in Egypt back then, and I was seeking for answers from everywhere. Like I was not realizing that there is answers within us. And thanks to my in-laws and thanks to Ram for being patient with me. And they told that meditate and everything will be fine. I was just 21 or 22 years old. And I was thinking that how will meditation help everyone, like sitting silent and just emptying ourselves, how can it help? So I was having this attitude. But then when I practiced meditation, because that was the time that I wanted to find myself, because I was completely lost and I was completely disturbed mentally and physically, and I want to find an answer. So then I started meditating for a week. I practiced in a week and every day sitting for 6 hours, and sometimes the whole night I used to sit and meditate. And within a week's time, I found this inner joy. I found this very, very much happy state within myself. And I found the answer that everything happens for a reason. Even the miscarriage that happened to me happened for a reason. Nothing happens by chance. And I started loving myself. Friends, I am telling you here that right from 8th day, without having no knowledge about meditation, just my experience, I started sharing. Before that, I was a very shy girl and I was very scared to speak in front of people. And somehow practicing meditation for that 1 week helped me realize that why to fear, and I see myself in everybody and me in everybody and everybody in me. So why to have fear when I'm speaking to somebody else who is me? So then I started sharing my journey. We were living in Egypt at that time, and I realized that there were so many women, and especially so many students who were so disturbed and who were lost. They need to find their own answers. So me, my husband, and thanks to my in-laws for being there for some time. And with the help of them, we have hosted everyday meditation sessions. Initially, we used to had 2-3 sessions every day, like giving a gap of 2 hours. Like initially, the Indians used to come, and then they go, and then Egyptian friends started coming, and it started like a wildfire that everybody started coming and meditating without this thought that Patriji always told that link science with spirituality, like how breath is very important. Don't speak about religion, because in Egypt, people think that if we say the word meditation, they think that Buddhism. So without using any word of such, we said breath, energy, health, meditation. And then we started sharing it. And till this date, our mission is to share wherever we are going. And even for vacations, wherever we're going, we make a point that we share what we know and what we are experiencing, not imposing any ideas onto them, just recommending them to meditate. So that is our journey, sir, and we're very happy to be here, and a lot of things I have learned through meditation. My greatest inspiration is Patriji, for sure. How simple he is and how straight to the point he is. As sir was saying about, it was not about the quantity; it's about the quality. He was mentioning earlier. So there was a time when I was in Egypt and I was to travel to Cairo to Alexandria. It's a 3 hours journey. So I used to take a car. My driver used to come. He used to pick me up at 6 o'clock. And the people say that they will come for meditation. And when I go there, I find nobody. So I was very disturbed initially. When Patriji came one time, I asked him, sir, I've been traveling there to Alexandria, like 6 hours, like 3 hours going there and 3 hours coming. So nobody is turning up. So I feel little bad about it. Is there something that I have to learn? Then he said, you have to learn patience. It doesn't matter if people come or not. Your job is to be there, he said. So from that point, we make sure that the number is not important. If one person come, our job is to share. If nobody comes, we just meditate and we come. So this is what we have been doing, and a lot of lessons that we have learned from him, and we practice. We are more into implementation. We just don't listen or see or leave it. We just, whatever he says, whatever every master says, we make a point that we experiment it, and we get to know what it is. So this is about myself, and I'm very happy to be here and to see you all. Thank you so much, and I request now to speak.
Wonderful. So you should travel 3 hours, and then I remember the stories of Patriji doing this. 6 hours you'd go for one person. So you also done the same. So it's traveling that far and then only to find nobody at times. Hats off to you. So friends, doing sessions is one thing here. I've seen it personally when I lived in the United States, and everybody seems to be comfortable with life. So you try for meditation, nobody would show up, right? Where there is comfort, where there's material comfort is there, so many of them not necessarily come. But everybody has a lot of challenge. And so doing these teaching meditations abroad, and then now they are spearheading the PSS movement in Germany and then many other countries of Europe. While they live in Germany, to many other countries of Europe, and then corely responsible for taking meditation. And they're doing phenomenal work. They just don't say it, but the profile did not say it as I'm just reading now. But the in charge for PSM journey and many countries out there. So thank you for sharing, Ramesh.
Yes, Namaste, Chandra sir, and Namaste, everyone, friends. I'm very, very happy to be with all of you today. And I see a lot of work being done, a lot of great changes through all these programs which Chandra sir and team are running. I had seen some of the sessions, and I could hear to some of the masters here. I did hear, and being here together with, Dinesh ji, I have heard your experiences sharing, Sridhar ji, Jagdish ji, Natarajan ji. So I'm very, very happy to be here together. Chandra sir, you're running this program of being resilient, right? So if I look into my journey, it is all about that, mostly about that. And my journey into meditation had started in the year 98, thanks to my father. And at that time, I was a student. As a student, I just want to perform better in my studies. And there was a lot of competition, and that competition led to a kind of stress. And when I started practicing meditation, I realized naturally that I can, every time there is some or the other kind of stress, some other kind of need to be more concentrated while I'm studying, meditation had become my tool. I became more resilient, every day we are not the same, but in order to perform higher and higher, better and better. So I realized meditation is a practice to improve myself day after day. There was no more any comparison to outside, but there was only an improvement within myself day after day. So meditation had made me resilient as a student. And then I started working in the year 2004. Thanks to the meditation that had come to my life in the early times as a student, I could relate that meditation is always that friend to which I can go, I can approach. And as I started working just after my education, and I went into a cement industry, it's pretty cold industry and lot of stresses. Again there, meditation had come to save me. Every time I was stressed, every time I need to deliver something new, because work life is completely different to, as a student, what we do. So everything was new to me. How did I face these new things, new challenges? It was out of practice of meditation. Because, if we look into nature, if we just become aware of how things happen in nature, look at a very simple sapling in your room, a creeper in your room, how resilient it is, how strongly it takes, how beautifully it grows when there is an obstacle in front of it, or whatever conditions it has. So if a simple creeping plant has such an intelligence, has such a resilience, why can't we have the same? Or rather, we have even million times higher intelligence in becoming or in learning from those things and becoming much greater version of ourselves. This is what I learned from myself. So meditation had simply made me natural. So it is not that I gained something out of meditation, rather I have become natural. I have just become. I have just practiced being. And in that state of practicing my beingness, naturally I gained back that which is a very common thing within myself and within everyone else, which is being resilient. So coming back stronger and stronger, beautiful and beautiful, natural and natural. So that I realized when I started working, and then I got married, 2008. You know what, when two people come together, although meditation had been part in my life, it is always new things, because when two people come together, there is always certain things we need to bind upon, we need to align upon. So even as a meditator, I did had my own challenges when I got together with Madhu. And it is quite common, even till today, we have a lot of discussions that come upon. And thanks to meditation, there is no more reacting way of doing things. There is always responsive way of tackling things in life. So there is always a disconnection to an event and to the way I respond or we respond. So just like the experience of Poonamji that was sharing earlier. So, you know, she was sharing the similar thing, that she is able to become aware of her thoughts. She is able to become aware of what to say. So when there is this disconnection between an event and how we interact with that event, we become the masters of every situation. We naturally become, joyful, because we are not being very repulsive in our responses, but rather very much conscious, very much aware. And whenever we are aware of what we are doing, we are actually choosing what truly we want to experience. So as meditators, we are always in that space of awareness, in that state of beingness. So even in our relationship, meditation and being aware and conscious truly helped in order to build a healthy, happier and joyful relationship. So even till today, when we have discussions, it always ends up into a joyful and interesting interaction in the end. Okay, so meditation in every aspect of life. You could be a student, you could be a kid, you could be a mother, you could be a father, you could be an employee, you can be an employer. Yeah, you are in search of a job, you are in search of joy, you are in search of peace, you are in search of becoming resilient, whatever it is. The only tool out of my practice, out of my reading, out of my hearing, listening to so many masters across the world, is that meditation had come to their help. And that this is also the same in my journey. So, I was reading about resilience, and then I found this wonderful article that had come across. Let me quote it. So, in the year 2018, they published this in a magazine called Psychology, Health and Medicine. So they did this 4 days of resilience program, intense resilience program, and they divided the people into 2 control groups, one who had just stayed in temple and the other one who went to intense mindfulness practices. And within these 4 days of intense practice, they have done pre, during and post some tests for their cognitive and affective mindfulness, which they call it CAMS test, and a resilience quotient test, RQT. So when they performed this test, they found out in both the control groups, there is a huge improvement in their resilience. And after 3 months of these 4 days intense, where they redid the same tests, they found the control group who had these mindfulness programs had a higher resilience. So there are thousands and thousands of such studies, and every masters or every person who had been into meditation, if you hear their experience, it confirms what we read in these researches. So thanks to each and everyone here, Buddha Siva Foundation bringing such a beauty into everyone's life. And thanks to everyone who is sharing these experiences, propagating the practice of meditation which is basically connecting to their nature, connecting to their natural states of beingness. So I'm very, very happy that today I am among all of you, sharing little of my experience. And I wish you all a wonderful journey ahead, because meditation is only going to multiply more and more and more and more of what you're experiencing today in terms of joy, in terms of whatever positivity you're experiencing. So thanks a lot, Chandra sir. Thanks a lot, Buddha CEO team, that you have given me today this wonderful opportunity to share my experiences. Thank you.
Wonderful. With awareness, we choose an experience. What a beautiful statement it is. When we are aware, we're choosing what experience we want to have. A different perspective, look at it. There comes everything. Thank you, Ramesh. Let us know about a little bit about how are you doing the teachings in Germany? What's happening there? The Germany activities. How are you even going about doing it?
Yes. So we have moved in the year 2017 to Germany. And, in the year 2010, we realized till 2010, we were just meditating for ourselves. And in the year 2010, we realized, well, if meditation is bringing so much beauty into our lives, why not tell it to everyone? And just as we started sharing the practice of meditation, we felt everything in life was falling in place naturally. That is how, with a lot of experiences that came through when we started sharing meditation, that we realized our life purpose is to share this practice of breath meditation to everyone. So 2010 to 2007, let's say 17 in Egypt, we had been there sharing the practice of meditation. And then when we moved to Germany, we continued the same thing. Then, as every journey is different, the journey of sharing the practice of meditation in Germany was different. So we slowly started, and then now we have daily meditations, once in the morning, once in the evening. These 2 years we are having online Zoom sessions. And then we have other book reading sessions that happen online, wisdom sharing sessions that happen. So daily, at least 2 sessions, we are having these online sessions, and at least once a week, we are meeting physically all the seekers, and then we meditate in any nature spots. So yes, if anyone have your friends in Germany, in Europe, so you can reach out to us so that we can connect to them and we can all journey together. So most of these sessions, Chandra sir, this 1.5 year, 2 years, we are having them online.
Oh. Daily?
Yes, sir. Daily 2 sessions we have. At least 2.
At least 2 sessions daily, non-stop.
Yeah.
Right. I know one of the books, friends, we introduced in the past about death, no death. Madhu, can you talk about this no death book that happened?
Yes, sir. So this was very important, sir. One of our friends, Neelima, she was sharing about her experience in the sessions. One evening session, she was sharing how she lost her brother and father, and how she got connected to them, from the other planes, and how they communicate to her. This brought so much of light to me, and I thought there are so many people who have questions to these. They feel that like they're stuck. If our loved ones is not there, they feel that they are stuck. So then I remember this book that PSSM has brought on no death, which Spiritual India team, Sai Kumar uncle, Venu Anna, they made this book together. It's a compilation of all the masters from East and West speaking about no death. We think that once we vacate our body, that's the death. No, we don't die. Only the body dies, and what happens afterwards is given in all those 49 sessions, sir, and 49 topics that are there in that book.
So after that, there are about 20-30 people attending every day, and they have started a huge difference in their life of how they see the death. And there was one incident that there is this lady called Madhavi. She lives in Germany, and that was the time in last year October she lost her mom, and she was very depressed, and she could not pull herself out from that situation, and she is completely lost. And that was the time she got to know about there was some sessions, meditation sessions happening in Germany online. So when she felt that her mom had guided her in the morning at 6 o'clock to get up and to attend these sessions. She was there for 49 days without missing, sir. And after that, her experience is completely different. And now she's very happy, and she realized that wherever her mom is, she's safe, and she's watching out on her. So these kind of experiences, like, one should understand that what happens after death, where do we go, and what all we do there. And when we understand this, sir, then our life here on this planet earth is so joyful, sir. So this we have understood in that 49 days of masters sharing their wisdom from different books. And thanks to PSSM and all the masters who have come forward and shared their experience, their personal experiences. We have collected about 20 experiences from the people who have attended these sessions, and each experiencer is a jewel. It's like an eye opening for us to read and to experience that, sir. So yeah, it's a beautiful journey that we had done on those 49 days.
Wonderful. So as I understand, and I read through this book, so 20 people during this program had some kind of an understanding developed, either directly by getting in touch with the deceased, or somebody, spirit guide or someone, or their intuition telling them what happens after death and how they felt it. So they got their experiences written up. Beautiful. Is there a soft copy that we can share with the community?
Yes, sir. I will check with the team, and I'll send it out to you, sir.
Okay, wonderful. So the book No Death, I think it's called what? Enlightenment Experience?
It's an enlightenment or no death.
Enlightenment and No Death. There you go. Yes. So thank you for that. That's more beautiful to do your sessions, and then getting people to sort of experience those. So friends, this program is ending day after tomorrow. And next week, as I mentioned, that we have this Akhanda Dhyana. Akhanda Dhyana is really to experience that Brahman, that consciousness. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes meditation we do, we're only clearing our thoughts. We have to really go beyond it. That's why we are having these, right? So we are truly with it, that our non-dual self. And then after the program, every day, we're going to have a topic of this nature to go a little deeper, to challenge ourselves a little deeper and understand what's happening beyond life, things that we don't understand, what we call paranormal, supernatural. So I'm hoping Madhu and Ram, if their term permits, are going to come back and share for a day and an advanced topic for next week. But certainly, death and life after death is definitely there. We will have the 6 days of 3-hour sessions, and then followed with topics. Thank you, Madhu and Ram. Thank you for.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
People tell me I'm doing a lot of sessions. Now, when I heard from you that non-stop, every day, 2 sessions, last 2 years, great pranams to you. Your commitment level is just incredible. Right?
Thank you, sir. We have to thank also all the masters who keep inspiring us, It is always that we catch up the inspiration. And when we do these things, we see so many people coming together and joining these, let's say, these thoughts. So we want to thank also various masters who are on German platform daily coming and sharing their wisdoms, So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you. Yes, Manivananji.
Very great sharing by Madhu and Ram. Very, very wonderful. And in doing these 2 sessions in a country like Germany, it is something very great, because normally the Germans are very introvert. They won't move very freely. In fact, I had a lot of experience. I had a lot of customers in Stuttgart or Darmstadt or in Munich or again in the north also, Kassel. So where do you live, Ramesh? I want to
In Heidelberg, sir. Heidelberg, 80 kilometers from Frankfurt. Yeah.
Oh, great, great. You please give the contact. I have a lot of friends there and customers. I will put into both Germans and Indians, all that. Definitely it will be useful because the time gap for India and that's what the hindrance. But then we are doing both in morning and evening. It is really, really very fantastic because I heard your name during Patriji's Enlightenment Hour, but I didn't meet. But it is great meeting you both in this session today. Really fantastic. In the same way, in Egypt, between Alexandria and Cairo, it is 3 hours. We had been there in 2010 for 15 days. So that even traveling and even for one person you are doing is something very, very marvelous, really fantastic, and the commitment is really excellent. It is. And did you do meditation in Giza, under Giza pyramids there?
Yes, sir. Many times, yes.
Very. Because we had been there, but we thought just seeing the body kept, but we didn't know at the time about the meditation. We thought seeing the preservance of the bodies for thousands of years, but we didn't know that probably. But something. Sorry, Ji.
Go ahead.
So probably next time when you go there, we love to do the meditation in under Giza pyramid. Really fantastic. And very hats off to you in doing in a country like Germany. This much movement is very marvelous. Please share your number. I will put into that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hanumananji is a business leader out of Coimbatore. Very doing a lot of work, actively promoting, actively organizing for us. And what a great connection. So nice that never even see, this is what happens, right? People come together. Manumanji, I had least stuff in my mind that you would have connection in Germany, and you were saying you have so many connections in Germany. Look at that. All right. So everybody has something in all of us, right? That's great.
Textile connection now.
Personal connection also. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yes, Namitaji, not Namitaji. Principal, I've had him.
Hi, Chandra. I have to say hi to my beautiful family there, Madhu and Ram. I can vouch that they teach so much dedication. 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Germany time, 11 a.m., 11 p.m. Central time. So dedication and so much devotion and so much love to spread the joy and bliss of meditation. And I also, Sridhar is also part of our Germany Beam family. So just love them. So I just wanted to share that. I'm so happy to see them. So yes.
Very happy to see you too, Mridulaji. Thank you. You always keep us inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you. You both are inspiration to the whole of Germany and Egypt, places, where meditation was kind of in a distant, now it's in the forefront. So love that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chandra, for giving me time to talk to my
You always talking about Madhu and Ram. Wonderful. You've been doing that help. So thank you. Yes, Sridhar?
I would like to say 2-3 sentences about Madhuram. Madhuram in Sanskrit means sweetness. And I always, whenever I look at them on the screen, I feel they're one soul, two bodies. And their voice is also male, female. It's radio voice. And she has got so sweet voice, and then he has got so Barry voice. And it's both sides of it. And I love their way of teaching. And then especially Madhu's, the mandalams which she draws, ultimate it is. And the moment you look at it itself, there's some connection happens. And I don't have words to express their way of teaching. but ultimate it is. I think they are born for this, and then they're continuing this journey. I'm quite happy to be associated with them and associated in Beam family also. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for the sweet words, Sridhar sir. You know, you also keep sharing your wonderful wisdom quotes every day, which are very inspirational. So thanks for adding all what you are doing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, as Sridhar mentioned, the thing that most of us don't know and then will be surprised is that Madhu and Ram have their own soul music. They create the music. So one is doing hand drum, it's called, another is crystal bowls, right? Or
Singing bowls.
Singing bowls. And so with them, we're going to meditate. In the next 40-day session, they're going to come back and then we'll do their music and then meditation with them. So we'll do that. But they have been doing this and then they have recorded versions of it. You have a channel, I think, right? So we can take that link and then send that link to those interested. Singing bowl and then hand drums meditations are very, very powerful. So we'll do that next time. Yes, Vidyaji.
Namaste, namaste. Nice to see you, Madhu and Ramji. And we've been missing you this past week, but it's very nice to see you back again here. And just like Mridula ji said, Sridhar ji said, you two are one soul, one beautiful soul. I like the way Sridhar ji pointed Madhuram. I never stuck. I was like Madhuram, but Madhuram is so beautiful. Everything that y'all do, y'all are so down to earth, y'all have inspired, and I listen to y'all morning and night, both sessions. And yes, not just one talent, you have so many talents. I'm sure I will discover many more as I continue with y'all. You inspire us every day, and everything I learn is from people like you guys. I'm very happy to it. Thank you. Hope to see y'all soon again.
Thank you so much, Vinyaji. Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead. You have many followers here. Many people are sharing, listening to your sessions, joining your sessions. That's great.
Thanks to Mridula, thanks to everyone, sir, because seeing Vindhya and Sridhar ji here, it brings a lot of joy because they're also part of Beam family, and they've been very regular, and it really inspires because as Sridhar ji every day shares these beautiful quotes, very simple and very touching, and thanks to Sridhar ji, and Vindhya ji comes forward and she shares every day her experiences. So thanks to Vindhya ji, and Mridula ji is always like a backbone for the Beam family. She's been there to take care of that wonderful WhatsApp group. So she's doing a lot. So thanks to each and everyone. So thank you, sir. Thank you, Chandra sir.
It's like a family reunion happening, and then the family is growing, connecting to all these, the CEO team.
Exactly, sir.
And everyone here.
Yes. Wonderful. What's the website or YouTube channel for people to see what you're doing?
Beam Meditation. So BAM, Beam Meditation. So that's the YouTube channel.
Please type it there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you all. So, Veena, you said someone is there. Jagadish. You said.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have a question, madam. You raise your hand first, I suppose. Yeah, go ahead.
Namaste to everyone, my friends, and all of you, Chandra sir, Vaniji, and everybody. As I was meditating today, I just, I was enjoying the meditation. I was in deep meditation. Even after Chandra sir said, you can keep your hands on your eyes and then open your eyes. I did not do that. I was just continuing my meditation. And when Poonamji started talking, I was just listening to that. Then I had a doubt suddenly. What I'm doing, is it right or not? Should I listen or I should not, what is meditation? That doubt came, and that sort of disturbed my meditation. So I just want to ask Chandra sir, so is that a thought, or what is it?
This is what you're hearing, a voice inside. You're getting.
No, I was listening to Poonamji, but I had closed my eyes and I was meditating. I was in the I thought I was meditating, but I was listening to her voice, everything.
Okay, fine. So see, meditation is ultimately we become consciously aware of everything. A true meditator is consciously aware of everything, yet is in the non-dual self.
Okay.
The greatest thing one can have, the best ultimate experience is that we are experiencing this non-duality. That means you're not with your body, you're on this whole, you are the consciousness, and then you are very much aware of everything that's happening around you. Exactly the state the children are. The ability to be multiple things. They are fully with them, but yeah, they're very, very aware of their surroundings. So that's really what may be happening for you, right? One of the many things is that now if you felt that you're in meditation, but yet you're listening to them, so you are in that state. Congratulate yourself.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You so much.
All right, friends. So thank you all for joining this. So we'll see you back again at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And just 2 more days. We're going to do a lot of sharing tomorrow. I hope we have no agenda tomorrow. We meditate and then only sharing. And same thing with on Friday too, a closing day. And meditate and share. We have Karthikeyan giving his message on Friday. As someone who has been really, really instrumental in taking and introducing our meditation to thousands of people. So he'll be there on Friday to share and give his concluding messages too. So thank you all. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Madhu and Ram, once again, all right, for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.